This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another sports catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy for today, December the 14th, is an England star striker. Not Wayne Rooney. This is this guy. He was one of the best young players in the league in soccer. He's 42 years old today. He played for Liverpool, Real Madrid, Newcastle, Man U, and Stoke City, as well as the England national team. Since retiring in 2013, he's a pundit and commentator. He is Michael Owen. Michael Owen is an icon. He started his career with Liverpool on their youth team and played in his first Premier League game. He scored. In his first full season in the Premier League, he actually scored 18 goals, which actually was tied for first, which was unbelievable. And he repeated this the following year, and was Liverpool's top striker from 1997 to 2004, despite suffering from hamstring injuries. In 2001, Michael Owen helped Liverpool win the treble of the UEFA Cup, which is the second-tier European club championship. The FA Cup, with Michael Owen helping Liverpool win that thing, that's the English championship. And the Football League Cup, which involves just teams from the first few tiers of the English league, whereas England has like 10 tiers that teams are trying to get into the FA Cup. Anyway, Michael Owen was a star for Liverpool, 118 goals and 216 appearances. Michael Owen then decided to not renew his contract and headed to Spain for a year. He was basically a substitute. He scored 13 goals in 36 games for Real Madrid until he went back to England to play for Newcastle. He looked good for Newcastle. Unfortunately, injuries would ruin him for the next few years. He became team captain of the 2008 Newcastle squad. Unfortunately, Newcastle were relegated in 2009, and Owen didn't want to stay. Didn't want to have to drop to the second tier, so he decided to bolt for Man U, which pleased me. He spent 3 years for Man U, only scoring 5 goals in 31 appearances, which kind of sucks, but injuries ruined him. He spent 3 years with Man U, and then he went to Stoke for 8 games, only scoring 1 goal. Owen would retire at the end of the 2013 season. He's still the youngest player to have 100 goals in Premier League history, and one of 9 to have 150 plus. So Owen looked good for everyone, especially Man U. And he only scored 1 goal in 8 games from Stoke. He was restricted. That kind of sucked. Anyway, Michael Owen in the international stage had 89 appearances for the English national team, scoring 40 goals. He's 6th in scoring for the England team, behind Wayne Rooney with 53, Bobby Charlton 49, Gary Lineker 48. Harry Kane has 48 already? Wow. Harry Kane is going to sneak past Rooney, I know it. And Jimmy Greaves with 44. But he's England's second highest goal scorer in competitive international matches, like non-friendlies, behind Rooney. He's the 11th most capped player in English history. Owen played for England for 3 World Cups and 2 European Championships. He scored goals in all but one of the 5 tournaments, so that means he's the only player to score in 4 major tournaments for England in history. Not even Rooney can do that. Rooney made his debut for England. No, Owen, made his debut for the England national team in a 2-0 loss to Chile, February of 1998. He was 18 years, 59 days of age. Jeez. A lot of people liked Owen's youthful enthusiasm, pace, and talent. And Owen did get selected for the World Cup squad, becoming England's youngest ever player when he came on as a sub against Tunisia. Owen would be a substitute in a match against Romania and scored. At 18 years, 190 days, he was the youngest goal scorer in World Cup history for England. He almost tied the game against Romania in stoppage time. but that didn't happen. Owen was given a chance to be in the starting lineup for England's match against Colombia, which, thanks to a David Beckham free kick, saw England get to the second round. Owen would stay in the starting lineup for the second round match against Argentina, round of 16. After Owen was fouled by Roberto Ayala in the box, Alan Shearer struck the penalty to tie the game. And then Owen, in one of the best goals of the tournament, had a sensational individual goal after beating two defenders. He could have passed the ball off, but he struck the ball past Carlos Roa from outside the penalty box. And England had a 2-1 lead. Unfortunately for England, they would fall apart. They would give up the tying goal. David Beckham was sent off for his leg flick, which was bad in itself, and Argentina won on penalties. England actually said that in 2013 it was the third greatest goal in England history. That goal in France. Anyway, Owen just had injury problems. He did play for England at the 2000 Euros, only scoring once in 3 matches, and England was knocked out of the group stage. Owen would be England's senior striker once Alan Shearer retired. He would score 6 goals during qualifying, including a famous hat-trick against Germany in September 2001. England and Germany were drawn into the same group as each other for qualifying. And it looked like Germany was going to crush England and get to the World Cup automatically. England would have to play in the playoff. However, Michael Owen and England put up 3 goals in a 5-1 drubbing of Germany. And Oli Kahn was in net for Germany. Like, he was their star goalie and all that. But it shocked everyone because Germany only lost once in World Cup qualifying before 2002, before that game. England ended up winning the qualifying group with a David Beckham goal and sending Germany to the playoff, which they actually did win a spot back in the World Cup. So, anyway, it looked good. Michael Owen couldn't do much in the group stage. However, he was fouled in the box against Argentina in 2002. That saw David Beckham redeem himself for what happened 4 years earlier with a penalty kick. Owen did score against Denmark in the knockout stages, the second round of 16 against Denmark, and then in the quarterfinals, he was the guy who got England the 1-0 lead on Brazil, which failed apart thanks to Ronaldinho's goal that David Seaman was badly beaten on. Owen would play in Euro 2004. Didn't score in the group stage. However, in the quarterfinal against Portugal, he did score in the 3rd minute, although England would lose on penalties 2-2. Owen would play for England in the 2006 World Cup. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't score. Know that he did. The worst part about Owen was that he came off the bench against Sweden in that World Cup and unfortunately badly twisted his right knee, and he tore his ACL and was sent home. Owen said that he got injured and he should not have come back so fast. But yeah. Owen did go through reconstruction surgery and all that. And wanted to help England out at Euro 2008. However, England didn't even qualify, so, he couldn't do it. Owen was a decent person. Know that. Well, Owen actually met his wife in primary school. They bought a house in North Wales to keep things. They were married in 2005. So they have 4 kids. Gemma, James, Michael, Emily, and Jessica. So they have 3 daughters. Okay. In fact, Michael Owen was once trained to be a pilot, but Newcastle United basically said, no way. We don't want you to do that. Anyway, Owen is a pundit and all that. So good for him. So he did pretty well for Liverpool. He was Liverpool's king of the team. But anyway, he won the FA Cup in 2001, the Football League Cup 01 and 03, the Charity Shield, the UEFA Cup in 2001, and the Super Cup in 2001, which has the winners of the Champions League and the UEFA Cup, or Europa League, if you call it now, face each other in a one-game playoff for a Super Cup. Anyway, he won the Premier League with Man U in 2011. No, not bad. And a League Cup in 2010. And he was good. He was a young star that blossomed, but unfortunately injuries would ruin him. He could have been the next Wayne Rooney. He could have been better than Rooney, but whatever. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.